Defense Technica is a tower defense game which harks back to early entries in the genre. While many modern TD games send enemies stomping towards you along predetermined paths, Defense Technica makes you use your towers to steer and funnel your enemies where you want them. This old school formula is married with a card system that acts as a replacement for tower upgrades. Though the cards, which are bought via in-app purchases, are supposed to be an optional feature, the game does a very good job of making you dependent on initially free features that it decides to charge you for later. Take the Eagle Eye system, for example. This tool shows you the optimum path to funnel enemies down via a green arrow. You'll want to use barricades or towers to block off the yellow and especially red arrow paths to give you the most breathing room possible. Eagle Eye is not essential, but seeing as it's free and so helpful, you soon become reliant. It's at that point the game decides to charge you for it. Your initial towers include a machine gun and melee claw tower, with more interesting and expensive towers unlocked by gaining the right cards. You have to be very careful when destroying blocks to make room, in case you inadvertently hand the invading army a clear path to victory. You can simply replace barricades with towers if you need additional firepower, but it always seems like you're second guessing your placement, which in the heat of battle is a bit problematic. Meanwhile, the upgrade cards, which cost a large amount of your IAP crystal currency, are essentially random acquisitions. You pay for a pack and the cards may lower tower costs or speed up wealth, or even grant you a new tower, but there's no way to predict what you'll receive. In the end, it feels like more of a hindrance than a useful addition to the game. Unfortunately, since the cards and crystals inform Defense Technica's design, you wind up with a game that leaves a slightly bitter taste in your mouth. The way the developers have approached the pathfinding is admirable, and might be enough to warrant a purchase, but only to the most dedicated tower defense players. This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.